Alright, my money. Oh, look at all that glorious money in the mailbox.
I'm sniping your stream this time around, so
Alright,
I've
well
got
then
a
you can look at that fabulous 3
I've
gold,
got a
22 silver.
I've got a spy. Got a spy on the inside watching.
Oh, do you see that 3 gold? That's
Yeah.
magnificent right there.
Yep. All right. Well, welcome everybody to some more Race to 60. How far we can get today. Slow going.
Greetings.
I feel like we should be allowed to, if we're in the capital city where we log out, we should be allowed to go to the class trainer in between. So we don't
Yeah.
have to spend like 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, no, that's just part of the game.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that is fair because you
It's
gotta
just,
you gotta take into account the time to run to the trainer
yep.
in between getting experience. I guess that is fair. I thought about putting my in at the Darnassus, but at the same time, I'm almost leveling out of that zone, so
Yeah.
my plan was go to Red Ridge.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do some Dark Shore, milling around for a little while. I like the music and it's nice and calming. The quests aren't too bad.
Ooh, I can pick lock level up. Nice. Faint. Nope. Sinister Strike, I think would be a good upgrade.
Greetings.
I'm not even stealth enough. I don't know if I should pick up the garrote one.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know. Is it, in your opinion, would it be worth it though?
Garrot? I don't know.
Because it requires stealth and it does 144 damage over 18 seconds.
Yeah,
But
but you don't really play your character like that.
yeah, I'm the wannabe warrior here.
Yeah.
If I have extra money at the end, I guess I'll pick it up then.
Mm.
I just don't think it's worth right now.
Goddess watch over you.
Did they change Classic to just automatically upgrade the
What do they?
moves?
I don't know.
Because I just bought like the rank 3 stuff and it's already on the hotbar.
I don't think it. I don't think they did. That's always
I
been.
rem-
That's always
Because I
been.
remember going like rank 1, 2, 3 and like just filling pages in the spell
Vishnu
book.
Allah.
Yeah.
Now it's just one thing.
Good luck, friend.
Or maybe it's just the paladin healing that you can do the different ranks on.
Yeah. I just updated my stuff and I'm having to go in and manually pull everything over.
Must be Rogue just isn't special enough to get keep the lower ranking attacks abilities.
That's right. Well, with the yeah, I don't think I think that the melee combat will automatically upgrade on your bar. I don't think the spell abilities do because of how important.
Well, I guess that just shows how much I play just a pure melee class, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess Warrior is pure melee, but I feel like their abilities don't really count because they're all based off rage.
yeah.
So they might as well be a spell.
I'm gonna try using the rank 3 stuff for a little while, see how quickly it drains my mana pool. Maybe go back down to rank 2 for a few of them.
I feel like I should have just gone with a paladin instead of rogue, But you know, it's too late now.
Me too. We should have just both done paladins and had a paladin race.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm regretting.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, I'm regretting doing priest.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Whenever next time is.
After our minds have healed from this traumatic exposure or this traumatic experience of leveling like we're doing now.
Nah, to be honest, I feel like next year it'd be like, you want to do another race? You know what? That sounds fun too.
Yeah. We're like forgotten by then.
Forgotten.
Yeah.
I wanted to make another comment, but I feel like that's gonna get us both in trouble.
Yeah, don't
So
say
I'm
anything
really
bad.
Peace be with you.
Aww.
May the stars.
Apparently, I'm just ready to go to Minothill Harbor.
Oh, the wetlands. What a wonderful place. Second, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's as much of a death trap as Westfall is, but
Not really. Well, Wetlands is like a level 21 area to come and do the quest. Because I was gonna do Wetlands after when I hit. Because today's goal is about level. I want to try to get at least 19 in the 3 hours.
good luck. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting too much. I imagine I'll get one level. That's gonna be kind of my goal.
Well, if you go do all the fish, the bones, I don't think it would be that bad. You could get a pretty decent experience that way.
Because I think we're both you're a little bit ahead of me. You're about 4 bubbles ahead of me. Plus
I'm
one
level
plus
16.
1 level.
Yeah. Alright, this is throwing me off because of like the Minothill sentries at both ends of the gate. That's a Keanu Cleave. I feel like that's a YouTube character right there.
Yep. You have to stick with the rank 2 smite because oh no, I can't. It doesn't show up anymore.
My goal was to get to 19 and then, or at least like very close to 19, and then I think I was gonna, the next time I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna do Lock Modana at 220. And then I think would be an ideal. Because I don't want to change to Hearthstone because I'm not gonna be staying in that area too much longer. Because I'm already wasting 10 minutes trying to run up there.
Right.
Then I gotta waste 10 minutes next time to run all the way back down to Ironforge.
Yeah, I don't think we're at the point where every second counts quite yet, but we'll get there sooner.
Is it ever gonna be?
I don't know. maybe if we're both at 59 and like within,
A few bubbles.
yeah, a few bubbles, a couple of 100 XP of each other, maybe, but
I would have to hit a rough patch then at that point.
oh, you think you're just gonna outpace me that much, huh?
Well, when I get my poison, I'm just gonna be knocking mobs down left and right for a good chunk of the time. And meanwhile, you're still gonna be wanding things for a hot minute.
Is that right? Think that's how it
Yeah.
goes?
I know how it goes. I've leveled a priest.
Well, maybe I won't play mine that way.
Oh, you're gonna become a melee priest?
A nuker. Remember, I'm gonna do Shadow Priest. I'm just gonna drain them.
Yeah, but Shadow Priest doesn't really kick in until about the mid-30s on Classic, I thought. If I remember. And I get my poisons about level 20. So I got a good 10 levels before you'll start nuking.
Think so?
I think so.
All right. Let's see. Best
Especially if it takes you that much longer to get the nuking point.
laid plans, you know.
Well, this is obviously a real strong competition.
So far, I've managed to stay within about half a level of you.
I'm not allowed to sprint.
Huh?
Look at my stream. Do you see any cooldowns on my sprint button?
Maybe it's don't get to do it no more.
I've been betrayed. I feel like the icon is cooled down faster than the actual cooldown counted down. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it was. It was telling me it was cool. It was off cooldown, but it wasn't really.
Gotcha.
Such a liar on icons. My wife said, we shouldn't argue so much on stream this time around.
Why is that?
Because she thought we were arguing it last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's she should hear like how you and I are pretty tame. Should hear how most groups of guys talk to each other.
Oh, yeah.
You probably wouldn't like she wouldn't like to watch our Unruly Orcs episodes then, because we're always like bashing each other.
She struggles because of the English not being the first language.
Gotcha.
So it just sounds so like it throws her off.
She sounds like we're mad at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like I told her, no, we're just making jokes at each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just guy jokes. No calls for alarm.
Yeah.
And not only am I not getting any gear drops, I can't get these stupid quest drops either.
Which one are you trying to do? The Strider one?
No, I was actually doing the leg crawler one.
Oh, that's even worse. I feel like that's even worse than the
Think so?
Striders. Yeah. Are you doing the Den Mother yet? Or not
No.
yet? Okay.
I don't know if I'll do that.
I'm gonna see if
or
I
not.
can. I'm gonna see if I can go. If she's up, I think I can take her.
I need to get closer.
I got my new upgraded abilities.
Every time I partner with you, I get killed. So I found some mail. I just found a mail.
You're not
drop.
even. You're not wrong on that front. Because we teamed up for Hogger and you died.
And
No,
I
you didn't
died.
die for the Yeti guy up in
Well, that's because it
near
was
Ironforge.
Yeah, that was because we had. Well, I didn't die. You're right. Die on that one.
Yeah, and you can't even say it was because of that guy had the hunter. Because we had a warlock with a pet, but the warlock pulled everybody
Right.
and he died. I've made a decision. I'm not gonna continue the leather working. I feel like that's just a waste of money at that point.
In time.
Like the whole +8 or whatever to the armor,
Too
I don't
far
think
away.
it helps that much.
Nah.
It may help if we were in a bigger group. You know, where I could actually use rogue stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna flat out be destroyed anyway.
Well, not when you get Vanish.
I like my
Then you'll be able to get out a lot of sticky situations.
I like how you talk like I'm gonna remember to push it and not just have
I know.
my warrior pride show through.
I know. There's so many things so many abilities that I just forget that my guys have.
It's not so much as like I forget they're there. It's more of a I have pride and I'm gonna face tank.
Oh yeah. I don't need to Vanish.
I don't need a bubble. I don't need a immunity.
That's right.
I don't need to heal either. One-on-one fight. Oh, I forgot I switched around the key bindings.
Killed 5 Striders and got 1 meat. Awful.
A level 50 priest gave me a stamina buff on the boat.
Oh yeah?
I'm feeling pretty strong for 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless I die, that is.
Yeah, somebody gave me a 26.
Yeah.
Stamina
That
boost.
was probably the priest that was on the boat with me.
Yeah.
Because he was level 50 that gave it to me. Together.
Yeah. It's times like that though we get overconfident.
Well, yeah, and then you get... If you're gonna be nuking things and you need to heal, you gotta jump out of Shadow Form. You can't heal in Shadow Form, not in Classic. Good lord, this Den Mother is just... popping out children.
Yeah, it's all of her little babies. That's the problem.
Well, she has 4 of them in the cave. I've only seen 2 at a time. That's weird. An awkward moment when you gouge them and then you're just standing there because you have no energy to do the next follow-up attack.
Right. You just stand there and stare at them.
So if I like,
Inventory is full.
And they don't
if I
even...
kite the Den Mother out far enough, would the babies leave or like go run back to the cave, or do they just stick with her at all times?
Good question.
I'm not gonna risk it. She's level 19 right now. Unless the quest rewards is good, I'm not gonna worry about it.
I can't carry anymore.
It is... They're green items, but they're not useful for a rogue at all, so I'm just gonna abandon that quest. Yeah, what a waste of time running up here.
Inventory is full.
Good thing I can just grind these high-level Blackwood warriors.
Probably.
If I can be a wannabe warrior, I can be a wannabe AoE farming grinding mage.
That's right.
can't carry anymore.
Oh no, the STD bear got me.
Oh, I forgot that they
10
don't.
minutes of rabies.
I forgot that those small barnacle clams do not stack in
At least you can
classic.
open them though. At least you can open them.
Yeah.
Get that clam meat going.
Yeah, I remember now. I used to put them on my hot bar. Oh no, it doesn't. They don't even let you put them on your hot bar. Ugh.
Hmm.
Oh, here's a dude I can sell stuff.
Oh, it's the fish vendor guy.
Yeah.
The one with the tragic backstory that's also committing 3 sins.
He's still out here waiting for his paramour.
Well, it's a new day. Gotta meet up. His wife went to work.
I don't even think I have anything I can sell him.
Greetings.
Um,
Goddess, watch over you.
I feel so broke buying abilities.
we are. I know. I had to just choose a few. There's a bunch of damaging shadow spells that got available to me, but they were very expensive.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, you want to take 10 silver for this barbed club of Shadow Wrath that gives a +4 to shadow spell damage. End deal.
You are always trying to bilk me out of money. What's going on?
I've hit some money troubles.
Oh, you've had some money troubles. Or
In game, that is.
the loan sharks are after you.
In game, that is.
Okay.
For someone takes me serious and think it's real life.
Had some run in with the Defiance Brotherhood.
No, the Bilgewater cartel.
Oh, the goblins. Those guys are worse.
Yeah. The Defiance Brotherhood. Nah, those are chumps.
Yeah. Yeah. The goblins will slit your throat less than look at you.
Yeah.
Don't pay them back.
Especially now that they're part of the Horde officially from Kata on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there should be a neutral faction in World of Warcraft at this point, since they're Horde and Alliance are kind of buddy so much now.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there should just be a true neutral faction that can go to both cities without being ganked. And you just kind of queue up in PvP by selecting which side you want to fight on this time around.
I am honored.
Because guilds are also cross-faction now.
Mm.
Elune, light your path.
Oh, they
So
are.
I feel like
That's weird.
They're cross-faction, and you can even do run dungeons with, as long as you pre-make the group with an Alliance and Horde in the same one.
Huh.
I know. Imagine having to trust my back to some Night Elf Alliance member when
I know,
I'm
right?
playing my Death Knight Blood Elf here.
Oh, no, that is a recipe for
Disaster? I
yeah,
know.
that's a recipe for a lot of griefing and trolling.
Don't mind me just buying recipes to put on the auction house. 'Cause remember that clam chowder went for a gold, silver a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm desperate. That cartel's after me.
You sleeping with one eye open,
Yeah.
gripping your pillow tight.
Maybe. Just mostly because I can't remember the next lyric line.
Exit light, enter night. I think is what the next
Uh,
off
I
to
don't know.
never, off to never land.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, I used to like Metallica a lot, and then I feel like one of their albums that they released a number of years ago at this point was like I just despise, and after that I just stopped listening altogether to them.
Mm. Was it just you didn't like the music that they were, or the songs that they had on the?
I think, yeah, it was just like the songs were just not good in my opinion.
Mm.
And then and I think that was about the time I went to Slayer, listening to a lot more Slayer, and then went into the rabbit hole even further.
Oh, Slayer, huh?
Or-
In for that, into that. Some
What do you mean? You gotta have that Angel Maker. Like, I went from Slayer to like Angel Maker.
yeah. But yeah, Slayer was a big band when I was growing up. I never listened to them much, but
They're still a big band in the metal
yeah.
people's group. They, I just laugh because it's like they made this thing of retiring, and then here's a couple years later, here they're going out on tour yet again.
Oh yeah, yeah. They can never. Once you get into that, you get addicted to that lifestyle. There's no retiring from it. You're gonna do it till you.
Well, the singer guy
die.
was retiring because he had to have neck surgery, and he was not enjoying performing because he couldn't headbang with like the crowd
Right.
anymore because he had to have like surgery like around his vocal cords.
Oh really? Mm.
So he was gonna retire because if he couldn't enjoy the time with the crowd, why perform anymore?
Right.
So I don't know if they found. I haven't been keeping up, so I don't know if they like found a guy that got the okay to continue on or what. Or maybe he just decided he's gonna stick it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, these guys will say, "Oh yeah, I'm retiring," and then they'll be gone for maybe a year. then they're back.
Oh yeah. I'd much rather them just like if they're gonna retire, they actually retire, or like go into a different part of the music business, become like a producer or something,
Yeah, yeah. Do like producing or talent
coaching.
talent coaching, searching, stuff like that. Yeah, not like the
Yeah,
you know the guys from the Rolling Stones. You know, they're gonna be like 90 years old.
yeah, performing in wheelchairs.
Wheeling them out there in their caskets.
Go in peace. Illume.
Wheel them out on their wheelchairs.
Yeah.
May the stars guide you. I am honored. Asha Fela.
Lorna Shore got real popular a couple years ago from their album, and they were kind of along the lines of Angel Maker in terms of music style.
Mm.
Ishnuala. Good luck, friend.
I do like that album though. The ones that came afterwards, I don't like too much.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like they played too heavily into the songs that were super popular on that album, and now there's a whole album in that kind of style.
Oh yeah, you're always gonna have the guys who you're going to try to replicate what's popular, which is fine. You know, it gives you a
Well,
little
it's not
bit of
that it
a.
was popular, but Avenged Sevenfold, like their album The Stage, where it was kind of like the slower kind of metal music, and then they made a whole nother album after that that's even like in that every song on that album was like based off of the Stage song. So now you got like 13 songs that sound identical.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Assist you.
It's not that they need to replicate it. What made the song special was because it was a variation of their other kind of music, and now they're going full force on that style.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Nine Kills does the same thing with
Kill Nihilus.
Horrorville or the Silver Scream, and then the Silver Scream 2.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't listen to lyric music much anymore.
That's a shame.
Well, not for me.
I guess I can't say I listen to lyric music too if you listen to Angel Maker or any of those bands.
Mm.
I guess you can't really say that one's lyrical either. As I link you one of the songs to listen to later, and you go, "My ears are bleeding." I wore a pair of shorts when I was going to the Philippines last year, and it was based off the Of Sulfur band group. And their shorts had like uh like cartoon style, like Satan cooking the Pope into like a boiling pot on like the short as like the art style.
Gosh.
You know, as I was going to meet deeply religious people too.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, your wife's family most likely is Catholic.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Well, some of them are.
Yeah, they're the two biggest, religious groups in the Philippines are Catholics and Muslims now.
Not Muslim, more of Buddhist, but sure. I didn't see too
It's
many
growing.
Muslim.
It's growing.
I didn't see too many Muslim type things there. I saw more Buddhism than
Did
I
you?
did Muslim. Catholic and Buddhism is what I saw mostly. I mean, it's all. I tell them the same thing I tell everyone else. If you believe, you believe. Just don't cram it in my face, please.
Yeah, don't try to convert me.
It's more of a. I personally don't think. If you need religion to be a good person, you're not a good person to start with. Is my whole thing. And they respect that one on that for me.
Mm.
Those are cool people over there. What am I supposed to do with this offhand? Tears of Grief. +5 intellect, +3 spirit. That doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, that is definitely not a
Maybe the World of Warcraft's trying to tell me I'm wrong here.
Yeah, you're playing the wrong.
Should have been a paladin.
Yep.
As holy person is looking for.
Maybe you could throw it in their face and the salty tears will blind them temporarily.
Why is it always a full inventory?
I'm out of range.
I actually found
Inventory being.
I actually found another bag here just recently.
I feel like I should just spend some of my money on bigger bags, but they're just so expensive.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just not worth it. But then again, this is classic, so it's not like I'm gonna find a 14 just laying around on some cobalt miner.
No, not at all. Come here. All right. The bear did not want to go in the water.
These reef crawlers are just holding onto their meat so much. Like, I even have the butter all melted. I'm ready.
Yep.
We're gonna feast on crab legs today.
Yeah, for an animal that runs around with, what do their model has? Is it 4 legs? Yeah, they sure drop. Yeah, with 4 legs, they don't drop them very often. I go with my
Well,
my
they got
smites.
4 legs, but their claws should have meat in them too.
Mm,
Like, let's be honest. Look at the size of those claws. You cannot tell me there's no meat in them. Hello, Jack Altamont. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm winning this race today. Just watch me get to 60.
it's
Real
okay.
fast.
It's okay, Jack. This is part of my long plan to lull him into a false sense of security.
Can I assist you? Till next we meet. Be careful.
Yeah, that's digital. Jack says he fucking loves you. Digital. Good stream.
He does. Oh well, tell him.
I think he has a body pillow of you too.
Tell him. He should probably raise his standards a little bit.
I think he can hear you actually. He should be able to hear you.
He should.
I just imagine he's sitting at his like computer with a body pillow of you on it. Custom made even.
What are you talking about? He's got my face on the back part of his chair.
Now that's just even dirtier than what I was gonna say, but sure.
Is it?
No, he has a body pillow of Richard Nixon though.
Richard Nixon. Why Richard Nixon?
It's Jack. Just don't question you.
Okay.
You're talking to someone that's enjoying med school.
Oh really?
Like, they're just not. They're just different. They're a different type of breed.
Okay.
I got some Strider meat. I don't need red mushrooms, no. Inventory problems. All day, every day.
Yep, it's the bane.
Yeah,
of,
real mutt, he says. Tochi is a different breed.
Yeah. Okay, so I finally found a green. I found a carving knife of power, +2 attack power.
Oh, that's nice. I'll trade you the mace for it.
It's pretty weak.
What's the damage?
Let's see. 5.9 per second. 6 to 13
yeah.
damage, 5.9 per second.
Yeah, that's weaker than what I currently have. I thought I was
Here,
still.
I'll send it to you.
I thought I was still rocking like just a basic green that didn't really give me stats for my class. But a +1 stamina, I think, is more useful than a +2 with
Attack
weaker
power,
damage.
yeah. Plus attack powers don't. They don't.
Oh, he doesn't actually have one, but he wants one of Richard Nixon.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Hello.
I'm gonna be screwed whenever one of these barnacle clams has a pearl inside, and I have to find some way to make
room for it, yeah.
room for it.
Yep.
May the stars guide you.
Starscream, maybe? Who else is good? I think Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty popular for body pillows, especially among the young ladies. You took your board exam this morning? That's too long for an exam, dude.
How long did it take?
You got there at 7. It started before 7:30 and got done at 4
Oh, wow.
in the afternoon. That's too long. I'd be asleep. You don't know a Glojo though? I think I mean, I think it would be easier to get a body pillow. He's pretty halvesy these days. That's an anime joke for people that don't watch anime.
Alright, got all those stinking legs off of the.
The thing is, like, I don't even mind that he was killed in the manga too much. I care is that he was off screen.
He didn't even die off screen, huh? Or on
No, he
screen.
died off screen.
He died off screen. Wow.
In between chapters. The reason I hate it is because it's like at the end of like
And
the
this
chapter.
was a main character.
Okay, so he's having the fight with like the major villain, right?
So
And it's like the chapter ends with Gojo wins, and then the next chapter is him cut in half and dead.
Gojo's dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it went. And then it's just like, well, what happened here? And then everyone's like, well, the main villain made a binding vow mid battle, and so he could cut through the defense. And it's just like, and what panel did it show?
Right. When did
So
they
it's
do
just like,
this?
yeah. So it's not that he died; it's more of how it happened. Like it just doesn't make sense. But then again, like the publisher wanted the story to wrap up, so the author had to cut out a lot of the story.
Okay.
Of the
yeah,
ending.
that makes sense. You know, if they want to wrap it up, the quickest way to wrap up your series is to kill off the main character.
Well, he's not even a main character. He was just the most popular character out of the whole story.
Oh, okay.
So that's what had a lot of people upset because he was so popular, and that's how the author ended him. Without even like a real proper story.
I'll teach you guys for liking this background character more than my main. He's gonna die.
Well, it's funny because he got death threats over that chapter too. And so he was sending back death threats to the people that were sending him death threats.
That's That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I say that's pretty cool. I don't approve of death threats any other in any form, shape, or fashion. But the fact that he sent death threats to the people who sent him death threats,
Goddess bless you.
that
Yeah.
is kind of
Goddess watch over you. May the
No, we're not
stars
gonna
guide
play
you.
Daggerfall mod for co-op again. We never played it in the first time around.
Oh, they have a co-op
Vishnu
for
Allah.
co-op mod for Daggerfall, huh?
Yeah, he's talking about like the
Farewell.
original Daggerfall though.
Right. Not the updated Unity version. Got to be the old school one.
No. I finally collected all the crab meat. Is the butter still good to go?
The butter's gone bad.
Ah, darn. Oh, he means Unity now.
Well, at least it's the Unity version. That one be a little bit more of a, or a little bit more tolerable to play.
I just think it's bad all the way around. It's just not one I personally enjoyed.
I haven't played it. I downloaded the Unity version of it, but I haven't played it yet. I was thinking about doing a retro series on it.
Like your milk from Kroger over a week before expiration date has gone bad. Yeah. Well, I was going through Meyer a couple years ago, and they had a whole like the Elder Scrolls 1 through 5 as a whole bundle deal.
Mm.
So I picked that up, and so I had, and then it was like about a year after I picked that up, they all came to Steam. The original second one, and so on and so forth.
I think
I corrected myself, Jack. You don't need to poke fun at that one.
somebody's out here. Somebody is out here farming or killing birds along with me. I don't like it. I'm against it.
Are you in the South where they're the big ones?
No, I'm still.
Oh, because if it was, I'm like, that's just gonna be me.
No,
If you're gonna play
I'm
priest,
trying.
why didn't you pick the Night Elf woman? You could have been pretty alongside being a priest.
I'm
But no, you had to be a dwarf.
I'm trying to stay away from areas where you're in because I just know that you'll train a whole bunch of monsters by me and kill me.
Look, I would not do that.
I know how. I know how you work. I know how your mind works. I'm starting to get an idea.
I hate when players do that to me. I would not do that to another player. I gotta be more creative on doing things here.
Okay.
That's just unoriginal. Like, let's be honest. That one's just a tried and true method, but it's unoriginal. Not innovative.
And very you can't hide it. It's not subtle enough, right?
Yeah. Your score back? Oh no. How bad did you do on your board exam then? If you already got if you're saying you have a bad score.
He probably just feels that he did bad.
I don't know, it's Jack. He does things I don't know about. He probably has an in. He probably paid off the person that grades it. Going, give me a good score, but one that's not too obvious.
Why would you say? Why would you say he was cheating?
I didn't say he was cheating. I was just saying his grade was influenced by outside forces.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a little bit of a splitting of hairs there to me, but okay.
Hey, lawyers make a living off being splitting hairs. I think Jack can do the same as a med
Ishnu
student.
As a
Daldiev,
med student, okay.
may the stars guide you.
Why would I pay them for my grades when you could have used more money on the cavalry sabers? I mean, you're not wrong. But if you use, but think about it as an investment. You gotta spend money to make more money. So you'll be getting more money in return by passing your tests, so you can buy more sabers. And then just burn your house down for insurance fraud at the top on top of it. I bet that's a bit. I think that's a little far there, Jack. Maybe a quarter of the house. Reading comprehension? No, I'm tired. You know how to read? Wait, if you can read, Jack, well, why were you paying someone off for a higher grade? Just study on your own. And pass naturally.
A lot less stressful after the fact.
Yeah. No, I don't know how to read. I just don't know how to type either. Okay, so I got medium leather now. Wow. I feel like that's gonna sell. No. The green gems didn't sell a lot, and I'm not gonna put that back up.
Talking about the malachite?
Yes.
That's pretty common. I've never been able to make much money off of that stuff.
Well, for a while there, you'd get like 5 gold for a piece.
Wow.
Because everyone was running engineering,
Uh,
and that was. But. Oh, that's not useful to me.
I've ever seen malachite at 5 gold.
You haven't?
No,
You just haven't been playing the right servers.
I guess not. I always play normal servers, not bad
Are you
servers.
saying I don't?
Not
How am I playing a bad server?
servers that have that kind of economy.
If you really want to know, that's it. It's an RP server.
Oh, is it?
Where you know where they'll spend tons and tons and tons and tons of gold for old content transmog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's one of those servers. By the way, Jack says ChatGPT told him he was told to bribe by ChatGPT.
Oh, ChatGPT told him to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's more logical because a lot of people use that to pass their classes anymore.
Right.
Alright. There's a good thing there's a vendor here. Whiz-bang special brew. I'm just gonna sell that. That just doesn't sound useful.
You're not gonna get drunk.
Well, nah. I don't like alcohol. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I feel like I'm just gonna sell off my this small brown bag and just put this other 6-slot bag that I got from a quest reward, so it doesn't look like I just got fed up.
Everybody knows that there's video evidence of it. Raven, you can't.
What do you mean?
There's video evidence of it.
Who watches a video all the way through these days? Like, let's be honest.
Just saying. You make the claim, there's somebody who knows that you didn't.
I'm out of range.
Who needs
You
to
didn't do
know?
it. You
I
think
don't
you?
need to know. You don't need to know either.
I don't. Okay.
No one needs to
I
know.
forgot.
Yeah. For actual study, you actually study. Wow. Impressive. Just the sleeper has awakened. Is that it? Go out and
Oh,
kill thing quest, or is it
that's an
just
that is an awesome quest. You should do that one. It's got a great rogue. Got a great rogue room. You don't remember that quest?
I feel like I did it in passing when I was following like one of those guide things of you want to go fast, do this.
Uh, you know what I keep forgetting to do? I keep forgetting to spend my talent points. I haven't put
You want to
them.
know something? I don't have thieving tools, so I can't pick locks yet.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all of that. You had to have all of those RP. At least we don't have to have the. Well, we do in certain. When these spells that have reagents, we have to have the reagents, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Vanish requires a reagent.
Yeah, vanishing powder.
Poison requires reagents. Lockpicking requires reagent. I feel like Rogue has more tools that they need to carry around than other classes on top of professions.
That's why I took herbalism. You don't have to have. You can just use your hands.
I thought about doing herbalism, but at the same point though, I feel like skinning would be more beneficial to me. Actually, I could pick up herbalism now, couldn't I? Although it'd be really hard to try to level it up naturally at this point, since I'm gonna go into the harder zone soon.
Mm.
And I don't think it would really be worth wasting time running to level that up real quick.
Well, you're only using one slot right now for the knife, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. But like now I'm picking herbs, which is many different kinds, so that's gonna be more spaces anyway.
Yeah.
I'm already full on inventory with my quiver.
But you do have the option to
Waste time.
well, no, you do have the option not to pick up a certain type of herb.
That is true.
I just found an 8-slot bag.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it off one of the green sprite things?
Yeah.
I like how you got a chatter and it's just cheap views.
I wish I could figure out how to block those people, but every time you block
it's called
them,
modding. Mod
well,
me and
I turned the
I'll
mod.
just ban them.
I did turn the mod on, but it doesn't seem to catch them.
You know why? Because they switch one letter ever so slightly, so it will slip through the filter. Happens every time. I'm gonna pickpocket this Twilight Disciple just because they're so mean to me whenever I don't have stealth. That in there, super high level. Level 18? Holy crap. Well, how did you see me, dude? I want a refund on my stealth. If I pay good money for stealth skills, it should work. Not even gonna make a comment.
Sorry, I was
Alright.
helping out a fellow player. Had to concentrate.
You were willingly helping out another player?
Yeah.
Wow. This is World of Warcraft. It's every man for himself.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I don't believe it.
I did find a nice troll last night on Drum Truck on the classic PvP server
Oh yeah.
that I've been playing. Yeah. Piddles. We were both looking for the insignia.
Mm,
And you know that rare that
yes.
always wrecks everyone's days? It wrecked both our days. Because apparently line of sight only affects the player, not the NPCs.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, they can hit you through anything.
Yeah, so we weren't even around the corner and he started launching and sending his Void Walker at us.
Yep.
We were wrecked.
I'm out of range.
I leveled up and still haven't put the talent point in again. Aw, you crappy disciple. How do you go from 2% HP to 98? That's stupid.
I don't know.
You're not high enough level for that kind of healing pop. I even have kick active right now, and I didn't even kick. I could have stopped that whole heal.
Yeah, that's one thing about Rogue is that he's got so many abilities that it's kind of hard to remember all the stuff that you all the like the interrupts and
Yeah.
types of things.
I love how I lived with 5 HP. But I won the fight. That's all that matters.
You won the battle, but you lost the war.
How did I lose the war? I won the battle and the war. He's laying on the ground dead. He ain't coming back.
Well, the war is the war is the rest of the game.
Oh. Well, then that's still ongoing, isn't it? So there's no winner yet if it's still ongoing. I was actually like thinking on the earlier. It's like we have the undead, but the undeads are always humanoid. What happened to like? Why did the Lich King just have a preference of humans gonna be the only undead that joined? Why can't we have an undead orc join the fray?
Well, we do, but we have to wait for we have to wait for Wrath of the Lich King and the Death Knights.
Death Knights don't count.
They
You
don't
know,
count?
no, the zombie. I'm talking about like the zombie kind.
Are you talking the NPC kind, or just
No, the zombie ones, the undead. You play Horde and you don't even know the undead.
Well, I'm trying to figure out whether or not you're referring to only the NPCs.
The ones where the meats are falling off the
or
bone.
Only the NPCs, or whether you're referring to the player character models. Okay, the players.
The player character mod. You only got like the human undead. You don't have any meat falling off the bones of the orcs, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been too confusing.
I don't think it would have been too confusing. I think they were just being lazy and wanting to put furries in with that Volpira.
You think they had the Volpira planned out for a long time, huh?
Yeah. They were just waiting for the right time for Pride Month to be kicked off in full
they
effect.
brought, but Volpira were not the first furries to come along.
But it was the pandas, though.
Wasn't even the pandas.
Oh yeah, the Tauren weren't.
Well, the Tauren, you could say technically they are furries, but they weren't the first furries to come along. The
One would be the
Worgen
first furry then.
Worgens were the first furries. You could to some extent you could
I don't think that one counts.
You could say
too
that
much.
the Taurens are more along the lines of the Minotaurs, so they're not. Never really considered them a furry because they're kind of a traditional monster.
Well, then the Volpira wouldn't count as a furry either.
Why not?
Well, they're the same as the Taurens. They were just born that way, with hair.
I need to get closer.
I swear to gosh, Twilight Disciples are the bane of my existence.
Anybody's existence.
It's not bad, but they broke my one dagger. All the way down to 0 durability.
Oh wow.
And I don't even get why it's telling me. Gather information, then use the file of scrying to create a scrying bowl. Use the bowl to speak with Anu. I did that, but it keeps trying to tell me to go back. Go back. What am I supposed to go back for? It's stupid.
I'm not sure.
I feel like this quest is just stupid and should not exist.
It's stupid. Shouldn't exist.
At least you agree. Well, it's not bad, but it's just like, what is the point of stealth?
Are they seeing through your stealth? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
What level are they?
17, same level I am.
That's weird.
Find a clue in the Twilight Hammer camp at the Master's Glaive. I have a point, but I don't... I'll put one of my talents into the upgrading stealth even further, but I feel like it's just not worth it. Heaven forbid it works. It wants me to find a clue, but there's no highlight options, and it's not telling me anything.
What is it trying to? What does it say that you have to go look for?
Find a clue.
Well, I know, but in the larger, like, look at the quest text, not just the.
Purpose at the Master Glaive is not known, but it must be dark. Search through the camp at the glaive. Search over some of the things that may teach us their intentions.
Oh,
For we must learn.
It's a book. It's a book on a pedestal.
I'm looking at the pedestal, but it's not even highlighting. It's just giving me the normal cursor. Yeah.
Maybe it's something that you have to find first, and then you go in and you look at the book, because you do have to go look at that book.
Yeah, the book just swatted me, and they saw through my stealth. Again. You crappy NPCs. think I'm just gonna say screw this quest and leave. It's not worth the 9 silver if
That's
it
a
doesn't even want to be clear.
that is a rough quest. There's a lot of monsters down there that you got to work your way through.
Well, it's not that, but it's like I don't. It doesn't make quest tech. Did anyone ever find this out? Like, figure out how this works?
Well, I've done the quest before, so it's not impossible. I'm not the best at figuring it out.
I didn't say it wasn't possible. I just said I want to know how they figured it out in 2004 when everyone was stupid on MMOs. Alright, Twilight Camp. The book is hand-printed in ancient language.
Are you gonna rage quit, Raven?
This quest, yes. That's something you're looking for. Here, it's right in the middle of the glaive. It's a book sitting on a pedestal. I did click the book. It didn't click complete, though, and that's what they're saying to do to complete the quest. What? I haven't got swatted. Yeah, they're saying just click the book on the pedestal. The one I clicked.
I'm out of range.
What? And why is it not complete in my quest log? Fix your game, Blizzard.
You quit. You want your money back, huh?
I want my money back when, you know, it's actually useful. I like the game when it works, but when it wants to be stupid like this, no. For how much money they've made over the years and expansions they blew money on, they could have fixed like some of these bugs.
How do you know it's a bug? Just not doing it right.
I was a rogue. I stealthed, I clicked book, it completed. I left. It's literally the guy's how to do on a rogue.
Mm.
I did exactly that. I clicked the book on the pedestal. Here comes a warlock. Maybe they'll have better luck. Yeah, it's not completing. I'm done with this quest. Resurrect me at this graveyard. I don't care. I'm not going back.
Want to do
This warlock's asking if I need help. I can't. If it doesn't want to complete, I can't complete it. So I've clicked it, but it just. I don't. This. Goodness.
Probably
I hate
can't,
it.
You can't read the Twilight writing.
Then it should be a quest before that of learning it, but it hasn't done that.
No, I have no idea why it's not working for you, man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna chalk it up if this game's stupid. I'm gonna leave.
Stupid game. I agree. I hate this game too. Come here, Thresher.
Like, Fortlock's trying to tell me, did you activate the scrying bowl? Yes. So much so I'm out of charges. He's saying he'll help me through it this time. Alright, dude. Ah, my goodness. This Warlock doesn't understand that I've been doing the steps. I'm out of charges. I can't do the steps anymore, and all my armor's been broken because of the quest. And he's just saying, "Well, why didn't you want to do it more?"
Because you're on a timer here.
Honestly, it's
3
just
hours,
not
7
worth the
minutes.
XP points either at that point.
Yeah.
Because that 9 silver that I would have got rewarded wouldn't even fix my gear. Why did you res that healer? Because I didn't want to go back down there and die again and corpse run again. I think this Warlock just was trying to get an easy carry through the quest. Oh well. If you ever want to know why I don't want to go to Darkshore in the future, this is why. I'd rather go fight Hogger at level 6. So at least that way I could just pull him to the guards and have them beat him down.
Right. Yeah, the guards beating.
Hey, the Warlock's now looking for the escort quest help. I guess he's trying something else.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Oh, you're talking about the little dryad that's down there?
Well, the Benediction guy is asking for help in the general chat with the escort quest, which is like the one that's also down in the little basin.
He may be talking about the Sleeper's Awoken quest. That's the one that where you have to escort that guy to Ashenvale. He keeps falling asleep.
Inventory is
No, I thought there was 2 in that. thing though, because I thought there was one that was trapped down there with all the Twilight people and couldn't get out unnoticed. So you
Yeah,
had to clear him out,
that's the that's
and
the
then you
Dryad.
don't you have to like return him to Onu, and then he wants to go to Ashenvale?
No, he's asleep. If I remember correctly, they've changed the quest. They changed the quest around in Cataclysm, but he's asleep over behind where those people are hanging out at that ancients area. You have to go wake him up with a horn, and then escort him to Ashenvale.
Oh.
And then he keeps he'll run about 6 or 7 steps, and then he'll fall. He'll walk over to the side of the road and he'll fall asleep.
Cause I feel like, cause I thought he was part of a 2 escort chain. Like you saved him out of like that little like basin where all the Twilight are. Run him over to the giant tree. Then he goes, "I need to get back to Ashenvale," and then that's the second part of the quest. I thought that's how that one worked. Or was it a different guy? Because I remember there being a guy like trapped down with all like
it's a Dryad.
Yeah. I don't know. It shows how much I care for Darkshore. Did I even remember that?
Yeah, I've done these quests like a billion times, so I have a pretty good memory of them all.
That quest not wanting to work right screwed up my plans. It put me behind XP game this stream that I wanted to.
Oh, really?
Well, my goal is to get to the at least 19 this time around.
Well, you're halfway there, or you're halfway. You've used up half of your time.
Yeah. All for a stupid quest that just didn't want to work right. I gave up on it. This is why you don't get multi-step quests. Quest lines are stupid. They should just be one-offs. I'm a mercenary. I go kill monsters and then report back with their dismembered parts.
Oh yeah.
And I get paid. That's all the quest should be. There should be no overarching story.
Mm. Oh, sorry, Paladin.
What are you doing to the Paladin, bro?
No, it's what the Paladin's doing to me. Sniping my kills.
Are you swimming?
Mm,
Is he at least looting bodies so you can get rid of them faster?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh yeah, you didn't take skinning. I'm just gonna make the statement that putting the talent point into stealth was worth it. Oh, such a waste of talent point. Someone's cleared out the entire camp already. Not cool, man.
Come on, give me that last eye. Was that last one? Never drops.
There's some level 23 rogue clearing out this camp. I know it's great for him because it's green for me. Are you serious, Druid?
Probably doing it for rep.
Are you? This Druid. He already saw me fire my crossbow, so he moon fires to steal the tag.
Mm. Yeah, all the nice people have left. Now all
that's what we get for playing Alliance.
Just a bunch of trolls.
Go pull them all, Druid. Go for it. I'm not helping you. Don't drag him over here. You made your bed, you can lay in it.
That's like 6 threshers in a row with no eyes.
Well, they are underwater.
You still gotta have
Why? What
eyes.
good? What good are their eyes?
They still gotta have eyes to see. They don't live in
No, they
total.
just use
They don't live
sonar
in
like
total
bats.
blackness. They're not dolphins.
You didn't make your bed and you didn't eat. You're too busy studying. Oh, I think that druid's having a tough time. He decided he might have overpulled a little bit.
Well, darn.
What a shame. I'm hoping he actually dies so I can steal like a mob at half health. But I think he's actually gonna pull out ahead on this one because he managed to get off a heal. Yeah. I think the only thing good that probably came out of this entire stream was finding the fish vendor guy before he met up with his partner. And I'm hoping I can sell the recipes for near the same amount as I did on Tuesday.
Alright, where's Buzzblock?
I think that druid gave up, or maybe he was done with his quest. Cause he just up and left this entire area now. Oh, no, he's over there. Deciding not to overpull again because he knows I'm not gonna help him.
He's probably cursing you. Stupid
I don't care if he
rogue.
curses me. He's the one that he brought it on himself by pulling that crap with moon firing when I was already had the crossbow fired.
Hmm.
He's probably mad because I stole a green from him. I bet that's it.
Green, what?
Staunch Hammer of Strength. I just picked up +1 strength. You want to do your melee build now? 10 silver.
Yeah.
Great bargain.
Weird.
Weird.
I'm trying to figure out why you keep trying to.
I thought it was established the goblin cartel's after me, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot the goblins are after me.
I just want to see a D&D paladin joins up with a party just so he can get away from like the cartel that he owes like a huge gambling debt from.
If he did that, that's immoral, and he would lose his paladin status, and he would no longer be.
Are you saying Oathbreakers are not paladins then?
Oh, don't get into the Oathbreaker stuff. I'm old school. I don't acknowledge any of that new newfangled D&D stuff. I'm a grognard. Second edition is as far as I ever went.
What are they up to now? Like the 6th or 7th edition?
No, they just put out. They call it the 2024, and it's basically the 6th edition. They call it 2024.
So I saw like a whole. There was a lot of people like saying the 5th edition is the only edition that matters online. A lot of.
Yeah, people are always going to say all that kind of stuff.
Welcome.
Well, there's people that say Classic WoW is the only one that matters of playing. That new stuff is not worth it. Yeah, you just, the Druid's just off in the corner of the camp, only pulling 2,
See you soon.
maybe 3 at a time instead of his whole 5 pack.
Mm.
This stupid rogue didn't help me.
Yeah.
I see it now on a YouTube video. And it's just gonna be conveniently edited where it doesn't show him moonfiring, but it's taking my tag either.
That's right.
So it's like everyone's just like, oh, that stupid rogue.
Just another proof
Going
that people who
peace.
play rogues are bad people.
All guaranteed. And then it's like someone's gonna see that video, then it's like somehow miraculously mine, and it just shows like him pulling the moonfire, and then start a whole internet or YouTube
Right.
drama.
Ghost.
I think it's funny. I'm half tempted to just go to Black Modan and get out of Dark Shore. I feel too bitter being here.
So when it says so I'm looking for the buzz box for the thresher.
It's in the grass.
It says it's
It's
off.
it's
It's off the coast.
I can't show. I can't.
Is
It's
it
not
north?
off the coast. It's like on the beach side,
Yeah. Is it north
like
of
near the water.
north? Is it north of Aberdeen though? I remember
If
it
it's,
being north.
it should be a question mark on your big map if you pull it up.
Okay,
hit
I
it.
didn't go. Yeah, I did.
It should be a big question mark at the north end. Yeah.
I didn't go far enough.
Please tell you a cool and interesting piece of wild trivia. Well, in this zone, there's this area with a bunch of Twilight thugs and disciples. There's a quest to go read a book. The book the quest does not work properly. So therefore never do it. Find 5 fine Moonstalker pelts and return them. Why could you not just give me that quest beforehand, dude? You know what? I think I'm just gonna go to the north end and turn in the Tower of Althorax and Cliffs. I can do that. Thanks for the trivia. You're welcome. I'm gonna go to bed tonight and just still be bitter over this quest.
Yeah. Not gonna be able to sleep.
I don't even sleep now. What's the difference? You've seen me message at like 3 a.m.
Oh, I don't see it because I'm usually asleep by then.
Yeah, you and your old people methods of sleeping.
Oh, people methods of sleeping. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand what that's supposed to mean.
I was gonna say norming, but for some reason that came out
Old people.
wrong. Yeah.
I think you've got an unhealthy obsession about my age.
I think I have an unhealthy obsession of not being able to sleep, so I don't talk right anymore.
Yeah, I have difficulty sleeping. Try melatonin. It helps.
No thanks.
No, it's all natural. It's not a drug.
No.
Melatonin is what your body produces for you to go to sleep.
Yeah, no. That doesn't work for me.
Oh, have you tried it?
I hurt bad. Whenever that and Benadryl,
Well, see, now
like they
Benadryl
just.
is not that is
Well,
not a
anyway, as I
natural.
was saying before I was really interrupted,
You always
I
interrupt me.
yeah, I know. But anyway, no. Whenever I take like either of those two, it just feels like every nerve in my body is oversensitive. So it's like I lay down and there's a bed, it hurts bad. So I just don't take it at all.
Luckily, it doesn't affect me that way.
So that's why I don't take it. I don't like the pain.
It's the pain. You haven't got time for the pain.
It's not so bad, but it's just like it takes so long for it to wear off. It's the problem. So it's more inconvenience than anything. Oh well. I was getting yelled at by the wife because I was still up at 4 a.m. And then I was texting her at 7 a.m. Like, what do you want me to do? You called. Obviously, I'm going to answer the phone.
She called at that time? At that time when was upset that
Well,
you
yeah.
were awake? He was just going to leave a message, I guess.
Oh, I leave a message. It's always, alright, I'm going to go to sleep. And then it's like, she gets a connection because she's still in the Philippines, so it's kind of spotty. And it's like, oh, he must still be up because the message just came through. So she calls like 3 hours later. It's like, he's not picking up, so she'll redial again. She's not exactly tech savvy.
Okay.
Or observant. It's fine. I'm hoping she can join me on stream one of these days, because I just bought her a gaming laptop.
What games does she like to play?
She doesn't play any games, that's the problem. The only game she's ever played is like one on her phone, like Candy Crush.
Oh.
She isn't. If I'm ever gonna do a puzzle game, I'm calling her first and foremost for help. She was like level 3000 in Candy Crush.
She's a mobile game player, huh?
Well, she's never had money for a console. She's played Fortnite a little bit because like the kids she was teaching when she was working in Kuwait was playing it and had her play with them.
Oh, okay.
For a match, and told her she was bad at the game.
It's her first time playing it.
Well, it's her first time playing any console at that point, but yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. You can't invite somebody to play something and then tell them you're bad.
Well, it was one of those young ones because she was over there as a private. So you know.
Yeah.
If you're not good at the game, not worth anything. I swear this druid is gonna be on my nerves.
Is that druid still
Yeah,
Giving you fits.
completed the the Furbog camp, right?
Hmm.
So I run all the way north to this like tower thing, the Tower of Althalax quest where
Uh-huh.
you're picking up like the fragments.
Right.
Here comes the druid.
He's following
I'm
you.
out of range.
I think he knows I'm annoyed.
Yep, you found
He
your
needs more of
grief.
that. He needs more of that YouTube content.
Found your griefer.
It turns out he's just stream sniping me. Well, either way, after abandoning that quest and giving up, I think I'm back on track. I'm almost the halfway mark on the next level.
Now you can go kill Murk Deep. Probably take him out by yourself.
You're funny.
Maybe
Mark Deep is always the one quest that I avoid doing.
maybe he'll help
'Cause
you. Maybe he'll help you with Murk Deep.
He won't party up, so he'll take the tag after I clear out everybody.
Um,
I just know that's what he would do too. Though then again, Blizzard didn't make a whole like thing of trying to get rid of like the toxic players mindset by being able to report their behavior by like constantly taking all your tags and
hmm.
counting that as harassment in game. So I guess that does kind of work. Ooh, wool. Wait, I can get wool cloth off these people? Uh-huh. I'm gonna get an easy turn in the day. I'm gonna complete a level 60 quest.
A level 60 quest.
Yeah, in Iron Forge and Stormwind, there's a wool cloth turn-in quest.
That's only for reputation, though, right?
It gives you XP in Classic.
Does it?
Yeah, that's how people can skip like 45 to 50 by just because it's a repeatable one. That's why they are out buying like a whole load of stuff so they can do those cloth turn-ins.
Mm.
In 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 the modern WoW, it's just reputation, but Classic it gives you a little bit of XP. It should give you XP though, because that's how Rav got back up to 60 in his like 27 hours, so he could raid again on that OnlyFans season.
Oh, after he died or something?
Yeah, because he died because he did that Onyxia quest turn in, but like he just died when she came to Stormwind or something. Because apparently guards weren't doing their job like they were supposed to in the quest. I don't know. He explained to how it like what went wrong, that what should have happened and what actually happened.
To get closer.
So they like the guild found him a booster and who was available was like spamming dungeons with him.
Hmm.
And he did get back up to 60 after he made a few digs at one of the other OnlyFans streamers that kept being such a Debbie Downer over him.
Yeah, I've only watched a little bit of highlights here and there from that their endeavor.
Now I gotta go all the way to Ashenvale. That's not cool. Alright, Druid, follow me. You're not as high level, so you can't follow me up this way, I don't think. He's gonna follow me up here, isn't he?
Wants to be friends.
Watch it be Jack and just like disguise. He says he's studying, but really he's just
He's
a
actually
level 15 druid, just following me around, tagging everything so I don't get XP.
running around making your life miserable.
Yeah. The gyro mass retrieval, that's the one that's out in the boat with like the higher level mechs, right?
I am not.
You're not sure?
Yeah, I'm
Huh.
not sure about that one.
Someone that's done every quest in this area 100,000 times can't remember.
Gyromass sounds like the guy who's got the robot.
Yeah, the
Raynor.
one that's on the big beach too.
Yeah,
But the
but I've only
big
done that.
robots is friendly.
Yeah, but he can turn hostile. But I forget what the it's a trigger that if you do a certain thing, he'll turn hostile.
Makes sense.
Why does it make sense? Away, bear.
Too far away.
I like how the matriarch Moonsavers have like a pet of their own. I think that's the funniest thing ever. I think this matriarch is mad with me for attacking her pet and then gouging her and running away.
Yeah, those are the ones with the little cub next to him, right?
Yeah, but you hover over it and it
Just
says the matriarch's pet. So it's not even a cub, it's just their
Their pet.
manservant.
Manser.
I've just been targeting, like, I'm trying to target the male ones, but every so often I'll get, like, the cub that will wander just, like, one step too close and then wants to pick a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could find more of the male ones down south, but that druid,
Illumined by joy.
I am 100% convinced he is following.
What brings you here?
Okay, so
Good luck, friend.
I get like a 50-50 chance of light leather or medium leather when skinning these Moonstalker sire things. The male ones. The ones without the pets. And those ones sell for a good amount. Maybe I can make some good money this time around. Are you a matriarch? You're a matriarch one. Oh, that one's a male.
What
I think.
brings you
I
here?
hope it's male.
Peace. May the stars guide you. Good luck. friend.
Yeah, there's only one way to find out.
Castrate it.
You got to sneak up. You got to stealth. Sneak up behind it. Lift up its tail.
Sneak up on it. Check, grab its undercarriage.
Yep.
See what it's rocking.
Yep. See what's carrying with it. Yeah.
I just imagine my rogue just like grabbing under there, going, nice and firm. Also, stealth doesn't work. They see through it. I swear stealth is useless on rogues.
It did seem kind of weak. The few times I did play rogue, it did seem kind of weak on back in classic. That's one of the reasons why I didn't ever play them much, because too much stuff could see through your stealth.
I would be more understanding if it was like an ESO, like the sentries that can always see through the disguises. Like, that's cool, but it's like when every NPC can see through the stealth and all that, it's just pointless at that point.
Who did it? Who did it?
Yeah. Hello. No. I don't have sprint. I'm gonna die. Stupid. This is why you don't mess with the female tiger things. They see through stealth and then they ruin your day.
Yep.
Spell isn't ready yet.
It's just been a bad day all the way around. Bad stream.
You wait. You wait till we get up to the high level stuff. Oh, you're gonna be raging then.
I don't think I think the only thing I think is I wouldn't rage too much because I would have more abilities at my disposal.
It's still you if you're already complaining, it's gonna.
I'm more complaining over I'm so bitter over that quest more than anything. Like dying, that's one thing, but I'm so bitter over that one that stupid book.
Yeah.
But then again, I hear there's more bugged quests at the higher levels too.
Yeah. There's only a very small, if you look at the stats, there's only a very small group or group of people that actually made it that far to do all of those quests. Because
obviously
a lot of the people who have 60s now, and they didn't have them in classic.
yeah.
I only had one. Oh, it's...
I have a character that like 17 to 20 is always a rough patch for me when I'm leveling a character, because it's always like the slow one, because it's like you feel like over leveled for a zone, and it's like the end of the questing zone of that zone is like several levels higher than you, but you're still 2 level for the next zone over. So it's always such like a dry patch, it feels to me.
Right. Yeah. There are a few places where, like you say, you're going to be in between zones, and it's going to be really rough.
Mentally, that's where I feel like I'm at here on Dark Shore. But it's like I'm still 2 level for Red Ridge, and those orcs are gonna wreck my day. The black dragon whelps are gonna wreck my day. And Lac Modan, those spellcasting trogs are gonna wreck my day. And I know Ashen Vale is gonna wreck my day, because That's actually why I quit playing my one warrior, because I did like half the quest in Ashen Valley, and it's just like it felt so slow because it was like in between those level things again.
Yeah.
And of course, classic, you don't even dare take on those orcs in Red Ridge. So I tried wetlands, and then those Murlocs shamans wrecked my day.
Yeah. We're starting to get to the point where it's
The dry patches.
yeah, this is well, it's just the quests are going to become more difficult. They're going to be multi-stage quests. There's going to be more mobs that you have to crowd control. You know, we're still in the newbie area right now, and it's it's not going to be pretty later on.
Well, we did pick 2 of the harder classes.
Yes, we did.
If only we did paladins.
Yep.
I could have just been whacking them with a sword and bubbling and healing mid-fight.
Yep. Yeah,
I mean, it's not too late.
we did choose a couple of challenging classes, so but I think that's what's going to make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. As I put a bug in your ear, it's not too late to start paladins. We're only level 18.
We're only level 8, yeah.
I think I'm gonna wrap up this Moonstalker belt quest and just take my chances over in Lockwodan for like a level or 2, then run to Red Ridge. Because there's still some of those lower Lockwodan quests that are like 15.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them that Hunter's Lodge out there has a whole bunch of quests that are just kind of one-off quests.
Yeah,
Or they'll
but
give
there's
you a
still like a
series.
couple levels below me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the strategy when you're playing solo, especially like priest, warrior, or rogue, is
Mm-hmm.
you target the ones that are like 1 or 2 levels below you,
Yeah.
not at level.
Yeah, I may run back over there too after if I get to the point where I don't have any green quests anymore, then I
Yeah.
may.
Yes, strategize with the rival that you're racing against. Tell me your plans. I'll hijack them. Don't worry.
Oh, my plans are probably they are not foolproof, so you better be careful.
Is there ever a foolproof plan when it comes to World of Warcraft? I mean, the rest,
Not
like
classic, no.
one guy that is supposedly get you to level 60 in hardcore involves doing a lot of near like quests that will kill you rapidly fast at like because they'll tell you to do it early, or they'll tell you to go jump off a cliff and make sure you hit the water or you'll die.
Uh-huh.
So you can do a zone skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever wrote that guide, I feel like they just want to be trolly. The rest of XP guides.
I've only got 2 green quests left, and I'm halfway through my levels, so I think I probably might be heading back to Thelsmar for a little bit.
Ishnu Allah. Del Madras.
Heading back to your hometown.
Yeah. Or I might go out to Westfall and see if I can't grab a couple of like the
I feel like
Baby
if
quest.
anything, you'd find like a booster out in Westfall. Like anyone want to do it, get boosted through Dead Mines.
Yeah.
1 gold, please.
That's still recharging.
I feel like the matriarchs like wouldn't be such a bad fight. Yeah, they're level 19, but I feel like I could take them at my level, except they bring that pet with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what screws me over. I feel like if anyone, like, if everyone's like running a dungeon group for like a boosting, I feel like it would just be in our best interest if we can secure a spot just to speed along the leveling of these dry zones, but not like go look for it. If that makes sense. If
Well,
the
if we're-
opportunity arises.
Yeah, if we're in the
Area.
yeah, if we're in the area and we're close enough in level, we could probably both join it. Is that what you were talking
Some
about?
some of these people, like, not even like a dungeon run, but like, you know, the ones where they like pay like the level 40 to clear out stockade and you just like reap the XP
Right.
benefits and items drops.
Yeah, you're just absorbing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like you just stand at the start and they'll just go clear it. Those boosters. I feel like, because like some people run them like stockades and Stormwind when they're like, I'll clear it, you take the XP and items, 2 gold.
Right.
Because like here you don't get like a diminished XP return from them doing that. Or at least I'm not aware that you do anyway. That would take the way if you, because I feel like if you can find one as it's just like looking for one more person, it's okay to join in. But if you're looking for it during the race, that ruins the competition. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we can both participate, then I think it would be fine. But
Yeah.
it would be kind of. I don't think it's in the spirit of the competition to get one.
I would just be told I'd rather take I'll take someone to do a stockade run, just get out of this dry zone, like even one more level, so the next zone like opens up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they all spawn matriarch this time. There's no male ones.
You already killed all
I keep
those
grabbing
sires.
I keep grabbing the undercarriage, but they always seem to have the.
You killed all the sires off.
Oh yeah.
The
There's
sires.
an Amazon,
If I remember,
Amazonian tribe up here.
if I remember correctly, the sires have lighter colored stripes.
Or, you know, I can just read the name tag above their head.
You could, or you could be like cool about it and say, "Hey," you could be hunter about it.
Yeah, sure.
Play it the real way and turn the play classic the way it was meant to be, and turn off all of the headers.
So you don't want me to see any
That's right.
mob then?
No.
I'm blind as a bat, dude. Otherwise, I'll just walk right by the enemy. I don't see him here.
The only way you can tell is when you're in combat with them. See the nameplate.
Why do they leash so freaking far? It's like, I've been that far before and they leashed. They just like, alright, he's out of range, go back. No, this time they're like, we're on a vengeance quest. You know what? I'm just gonna resurrect at the graveyard. Repair my items and run south where there's more of them. I'm not running all clear up there just to run back to save what? A little bit of durability of broken gear. No. I guess there is resurrection sickness, but whatever.
Yeah, it'll affect your stats.
75% for 7 minutes. It's gonna take me 7 minutes to run to town, turn in the quests that are done, and then run all the way to the bottom of the zone to find 2 more pelts. Start even looking for 2 more pelts. I think I'm fine. The bad thing is I'm not even raging that upset. I'm just more annoyed. I feel more annoyed than anything.
May have to turn off my headset later on then. Later on in the game.
Why?
Because you're gonna get mad.
Oh, I'm mad. Okay.
If you're getting this perturbed this early in the game.
Now you gotta be there, being the comic. You gotta be there to.
I hear the clicks.
Going. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get through this. Don't worry.
Yep.
Next year we'll just make sure we'll make a
Play
whole note of
paladins.
pick paladin.
Right. Yeah.
And then when you get bitter and like mad at the game for being stupid, I'll be saying should have been paladin.
Yep, should have been a paladin.
Oh, now it wants me to go do a moonstone board. Let's see. Oh, it's actually good pants. That would be an upgrade. 4 agility, 1 stamina. I think that is this just a crystal one where I gotta poison the group? It is. The grain samples. I feel like I remember this one being difficult. Just because of like how fast they respawn. But the pants are worth it. Cause it's plus 3 more agility. We'll see. This is why the Horde is better. They just have better leveling experiences. Their early zones are not so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, they've got their own annoyances, but
Be careful.
Yeah, here and there, but not as
much as
frequent.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, we're still early enough in the challenge. Let's just go Horde. Yeah. Okay.
Let's reroll Horde and do shamans instead of paladins, right? That way we can just
want me to.
we could just
You just want me to.
Every time we die, we can just onk.
I was just gonna do like a troll druid or something. To be honest, because shamans and I'm not a good shaman player.
Shaman's hard in the beginning. It's a weak class. Later on,
I leveled a shaman up to 6, or leveled a dark iron shaman up in before they did the level squish, so he's like level 51 or something. You know what? I think I am just getting frustrated now. Because I just tried to run through a camp. I didn't even try to run away.
I really hate these characters these NPCs that heal themselves. Ugh. I know how they feel when they're fighting me. They think they almost got me killed, and then...
Well, you can always go down and visit that Twilight Basin.
Oh, I'll get there.
I'm gonna revenge.
They'll heal themselves, and then they'll heal their allies too. Because they're gonna you'll pull 2 at a time. Because they go, oh look, here's this chump. Let's go jump him.
That guy without heal himself.
Wow, look at this chump. I got him out of mana, and now me with a stick. Come on, buddy. Let's go jump him. Up, you're a little low, buddy. Here's a heal. Now I feel like I'm a raid boss without the benefits.
Right. We're raid bosses with no minions.
There was an event where you were a raid boss. In one game I played.
What was it? Remember?
I can't remember which game it was. But it was like a special event they ran where you could play as like a raid boss and other players. If they managed to kill you, they got some loot.
Okay. They yeah, they had a back in the day, there was this old game called Wizardry back in the early game days of
Oh yeah, I know
gaming.
Wizardry.
You know Wizardry? So they had
Oh,
a sequel to it where you played actually the bad guy. You played Wordna. And you were at the bottom of the dungeon, you had to get out. And the mobs that they used, you could recruit the bad guys who you fought in the original game. And what they did was the mobs that you fought to get out were NPCs that people had sent into the company. They were the groups, the parties that people had played through the game with. So, so it was like ultra hard because there was all these really high level groups that you had to fight your way through of parties that people had created to beat the original game. It was really interesting. I did not know that about about that game.
in Demon Souls, which came out before Dark Souls, one of the bosses, it was a PvP match because a player could like summon themselves to be the other guy's boss. So if you were
Oh, okay.
online and in human form,
Uh-huh.
they had to fight another player.
Mm.
And that one's annoying because like the other player could like one of their benefits was like a magic spell that would just randomly generate off them and target the player too.
Mm. So it wasn't bad enough that you had to play a player controlled character. They had this weird special ability as well.
Yeah, but they didn't have any control over it.
Right. Okay.
But of course, like the reward for actually killing like the player, if you were the boss, was a helmet piece that would boost your magic damage even more and
yeah.
attack even better. So it was like one of the best in slots for PvP. But whoever was playing PvP, like, they are just a-holes.
Mm.
Because if you die in human form, your world tendency would go down, so it would make the game harder. Because if you go into black tendency, like normally like friendly or neutral NPCs will become aggro and they're super hard to kill.
Mm.
So it's like you have to be like either you do it like once for a trophy or you're just playing them. Not a nice person.
Yeah.
Just ruining someone's like whole save file that way.
Go in peace. How may I help?
Love it when I love these quests that have
Goddess, watch over you.
no choice. Give you no choice of loot. Not that any of the things that I'm doing right now even give me a green. They'll get whites from everything.
How may I help? Farewell. Good luck.
My bag
friend.
space has opened up a lot this stream. Because I kept setting and eating food and then I would die 5 minutes later.
Right.
What brings you here? Alone light your path.
I'm hoping that wool cloth thing actually gives me XP in this game. Wait, where did this warrior just spawn out of? All I did was pick up some fruits. They came out of the building.
I was playing on
Yeah.
the private server. I was playing the adventure mode. Have you
Yeah.
tried the adventure mode on the private server
What
yet?
brings you here?
I've told you as far as I went
Asha
on the
Khala.
adventure that
Okay.
server. I did a few levels on that random class one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got to
It's
level 18 on that unruly orc guy.
okay because it's hard. I've tried a couple of different playthroughs on it, and this seems to be worse on it seems to happen on classes that have a pet. You would be fighting something, and this happened in like the beginning area too. The little I didn't try it on the horde, but on the alliance side, the North Shore Abbey, you'd be fighting a kobold, and then 3 or 4 other kobolds, and remember these guys are all elites now. 3 or 4 other kobolds will just spawn out of the blue. It's not that they would aggro from someplace else on the map; they would just appear, and it was like, what is going on here? Is this part of the Is this part of the adventure mode, or because they don't say anything about it? All they say is everything turns elite. So I don't know
Really?
whether there's a bug. Yeah, I don't know whether there's a bug in the game that where this happens, but or what was going on, but it was weird. I just turned it off. I said I ain't playing this anymore, and I just deactivated the adventure mode. Yeah, and
I
I'm
feel
just
like I should just do my hardcore strat. Like, it's gonna lose me sometime, but I feel like it's just gonna pay off in the end because I don't have to keep doing these quests. Because like when I would get to these points and like it was always suggested like do this quest or something, I would rather go, okay, the quest would give me 900 experience for turn-in. Alright, I'll just go kill mobs until I have 900 experience. Just to avoid the quest.
mm,
Because on hardcore you only have the one life, and some of these mobs will just keep
yeah,
either you get hyper spawned from because you have to go
mess you
into a
up.
cave or
Yep.
whatever, so it's just like I still want the reward, but it's just safer and overall for
The
me to
risk. Yeah, the risk. You have to mitigate the risk somehow.
exactly.
Oh, this is that quest with the wand you were talking about.
How I'm died in the flipping air.
Not
Dang it, game.
Not that much better than what I had, but
I hate these furbogs because I don't even think it picked up the item, but it spawned the warrior and a moonstalker just wanted to join the fray. But I don't think it even picked up the item. Yeah, I didn't even pick up the item. I'm just gonna go back to Mark Modan. It's stupid. It's unfair. It's outrageous.
this is outrageous. Yeah, I'm out of green quests now, so here I'm gonna get back. Maybe I'll do a few in the. I'll go to Westfall first.
I'm gonna pick up your friend the
if
chicken summon.
Because if I go to Loch Modan and you're there, you're just gonna train all the monsters on me and get me killed.
I mean, we could always team up and go do Westfall.
No thanks.
The Defiers people would gladly be our friend.
I always die when I team up with you, man.
If you're dead, I'm getting experience though. And I get further and further ahead.
I know. I see your insidious plans. See through your insidious.
I'm gonna just keep the Lost Master one, which is like the. I'm gonna abandon Murk Deep though.
No more Mark Deep.
And yeah, and then the Tower of Alf. I'll keep
Well
that in
met.
case I do go to Ashenvale. But at this point, I'm just gonna go back to Ironforge. And throw on my recipes into the auction house.
Safe travels.
Got all of this food that I need to cook.
It's always nice seeing the auction house being used in Classic.
Lively, yes.
Yes. Right, this recipe is going for 3 gold. I'm gonna put it, or 68. So obviously, you know what I have to do. Starting price, 3 gold solid. Just flat. And buyout price of undercut, so everyone wants to wage war on me.
There's a druid over here. Its name is Rather Be Horde. We agree. We agree.
I agree. Hey, this one's 50. I feel like he was like bought out. He's like, you gotta level 1 now, and it's just like, no.
I don't wanna. Grand Marshal Posh. Wow. The grinder.
Someone ruined my great clam chowder recipe buying.
Oh, did
They put it down all the way down to 38 silver.
Oh.
Those dirty rascals. Now I'm gonna go to 29 silver.
Well, put it in your bank and then try it next time and see if the price has gone back up.
Well, I've bought multiple, so I'm fine with that. Wait, did my one already sell out? Oh no. I thought it said it sold. I was like, oh cool, 3 gold incoming. I'm one of those guys where it's like, if they want to play that game, I'll just cut like super low, so they'll try to they would buy mine out to like list it at back higher, so it's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
I'm that guy to these people.
Yeah, I kind of got the feeling that people would do that to me too, because I would always just undercut. You know, I'd check it out, see what everybody was selling it as for, what they're selling for, and then do it for cheaper. And a lot of times, within 2 or 3 minutes, it would get bought up. So it's just somebody buying that at the lower price, so that the next person that came along would have no choice but to buy theirs.
Medium leather is selling for 52 copper. It's just vendors for 50 copper. So, like,
Now,
one piece.
Now, is it 52 copper per stack?
No, one piece.
And it sells for 50 copper.
52. On the auction house is 52. If I was just to vendor out one piece,
Okay.
to an NPC, it's 50 copper.
Okay.
So unless I could
So a
list it
stack
for
of that?
one copper piece.
You're right. Yeah. So a stack of that would probably what would be 4 silver? Not too bad, I guess.
It's selling for 3 silver as a stack of 4 is what I have on me.
No, for like a full stack of 20. So
they don't have any of them on the auction house right now.
No, what does it sell to a vendor? A full stack.
I don't have a full stack of medium leather, so I can't tell you.
But I was just trying to extrapolate. If one piece sells for 50 copper, that mean... Wow, no, that would be like almost up in the 50 silver range. Sold it to an
Yeah.
NPC. Yeah, that's not working. I don't think the math works that way when you're selling stuff to NPC.
Me neither.
Bye, Dark Shore.
Strider Stew. How much is that selling on the auction house? 70 silver for a quest reward recipe? Not worth it.
Kind of cheap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you literally get the reward
Yeah.
completing a quest. I
Yeah,
think
but
like anyone that does that quest has the recipe already.
Right, but it's the only way that you can get that recipe too, so you only have one chance at it.
But remember, the auction house is only Alliance side at this time period.
Mm-hmm.
So all Alliance members have access to Darkshore at that part.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of running up there and wanting to do the
have
quest
to do
themselves.
the quest. Yeah. Which may or may not.
I think I'm gonna go do Red Ridge. I like do one of those starting areas where it's like kill the spiders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some pretty simple ones. There's like get the necklace and get the dude's tools
and then get the sunfish off the murlocs.
Yeah. Okay, well if you're gonna go to Red Ridge, I'm gonna go up to Belsmar then.
Well, I mean, Westfall is a different zone altogether.
Uh-huh.
You got Elwyn Forest in between.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying it's just extra travel time for me. I'm just trying to stay away from the mob trains.
I like how you just assume I'm gonna mob train you.
Hey there.
I know you are. I know you're just waiting for the opportunity.
Safe travels.
I'm not that mean. Yeah, you've sat here and listened to me complain about a quest that didn't want to work properly for an hour and a half at this point.
Right.
Like, I gotta give you some leeway here. It's not like I would pull over one of these Twilight Dark Shamans that are question marks for me to ya. That's an elite, even.
Yeah.
I feel like people wanted Classic to relive, like, the experiences, but, like, they're not gonna get the same type of stories they did in 2004 because it's, like, the guy that had whole forums posts on how to avoid a troll rogue that would kill newbie players out of their starting area.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's...
Those guys aren't gonna be around this time.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore. Yep. Yeah, it was a... The nostalgia can only take you so far. Some of the stuff that, just popped up during or just some of the organic stuff that happened during
yeah, like other
vanilla.
Things that other players have made, like they did, like at that time. It's like they're not gonna do that again because some people are gonna be expecting that, and like second of all, it's like they got actual jobs now. Like it's been how many years? Like 20.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so they've grown up and got kids. Yeah, they were.
They probably got kids. They've grown up. They've probably died off.
Yeah, they did.
They
actually asked. There used to be this orc rogue on one of the servers. There was an orc rogue that would hang around Menethil 24. I mean, almost like 24/7. He wasn't 24/7, but he would be there a lot, and he would kill the people. the newbies running through there, and they asked him, "Are you going to go back and do that?" They actually some I don't know how they found out who he was or where he but they
Yeah.
asked him, and they said, "Are you going to go do this again?" He says, "Nah, man, I got kids and a job now. But I was I was late high school going into college back then. I don't have time to do that kind of stuff now."
Some of them's probably died off, but it's like, and then it's like some of them may have like don't even play video games anymore.
Yep.
And so it's just like I don't think it's gonna be a thing. Oh well. There was that Tauren, like in Mulgore, that like sounds different compared to everyone else. You know the one I'm talking about? I think it's like the Kyle's dog one.
Oh yeah, Ahab.
Yeah. Do you know why he sounds that way?
Yeah. Well, the story I heard was that there was a kid who played WoW, and he was
It was his Make-A-Wish.
it was his
That was his wish for the. That was his
thing.
Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. And
I need to target something.
he wanted. I don't know what his exact request was, but
He wanted to do a voice for
a character.
Tauren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they made him a whole NPC, and that's his actual voice. They brought
Yeah.
him into the studio, and he recorded it,
Yep.
and it's still there. But it's like some people are not aware of that one. They
No.
always just like, especially like the newer players, they're not aware of that. And it's like some of the YouTube videos, it's just like this Tauren just sounds stupid.
Right. Yeah, I told my brother, the guy who plays Proc, when we were going through that zone. I told him that story, and he was very impressed. He thought that was really
Yeah.
cool.
The one time Blizzard actually did something right.
Something right, yeah.
There's a few of those, like throughout World of Warcraft. There's even one in Ark, like Ark Survival. I don't know. It's a survival game, so I don't know if you played it or not. And there's a zone, like in a little area with like a bunch of tombstones, and it's people that passed away. Like that was their make-a-wish, as they wanted to have a tombstone in like one of the Ark maps. So there's an area with tombstones with their names on it.
Oh, that's a little bit morbid, but it is kind of cool too.
That's what they requested. I don't care. But I thought it was cool. I mean, it's what they wished for, so
Yeah.
have at it.
Everybody running around with their stupid mounts.
I know. If only they would share some of that wealth with us.
I know. Why don't they have double rider mounts in this game? Where's my dude with the side pod, the sidecar bike?
The chauffeur.
Yeah, my chauffeur. I need my chauffeur.
I feel like Ellen Forest is just such a long zone. When you're running from like Stormwind to go to Red Ridge.
Yeah. It is. It is a long zone to run through. You're going from end to end.
Man.
Not from north to south, but from south from west. It's really long.
I know it's a newbie zone, but it just like it feels a little empty of threats. Like you'll get occasional wolf, but it just you could just hit auto run and just sit back. It'll get there.
Yeah.
Not even run into anything at most likely. It's like, yeah, the road curves up and down a little bit, but it's like there's the holes in the fences that would just walk you right on through. This is why his horde is much better, because you'll have scorpions walking through town.
Right. Just right outside the gate, there's something that's wanting to kill you.
Anyone for Hog? Can I repeat the quest? Like, can they share the quest to me and repeat it? I'll take the XP turn in. Can you imagine the crazy leveling strat for that one?
For what?
You complete a quest, turn it in, then someone else picks up the quest and then shares it back to you. So you just
Oh,
complete
yeah.
like some of these elite quests and just like rapid level.
Yeah. Just have like a big long XP train.
Yeah. Can you imagine like the Hogger one? It was just like, yeah, I want to get to like level 14 real fast. And they just have like a whole lineup of people with like the Hogger quest in their
Yep.
inventory. Share, share,
Yo.
share.
Be
Off,
good.
off Hogger. Turn it
See
in.
you soon.
Share quest again.
Yep. Ah, these things are, all of these quests here are still, all of these quests are still yellow too.
Okay.
Can you imagine though? It's just like these people that have like 2-3 Blizzard accounts they pay for.
Mhm.
They just have an alt standing by with like the Hogger quest, and it's just
Right.
like
You got my attention.
their main complete party up with the alt. Here. Share again.
Off with you.
I'm almost to Red Ridge.
Yeah, I have to head out to Westfall, but that'll be for next time. I'm probably gonna head back to Ironforge and clean out the
Start
inventory.
auctioning.
Yeah, do some auction stuff real quick.
I'm surprised one of them hasn't sold yet on my thing. Because last time it was kind of rapid fire on being bought out. Encroaching Knolls. Level 16. I'm level 17. How bad is that? Well, yeah, I think a Red Ridge would probably be better. My biggest goal before end of stream is just picking up the flight path in Red Ridge.
Yeah. I got really close to leveling twice though.
I would have had probably level 19 like my goal if that stupid quest would have just worked right. And that druid wasn't following and
Oh, you're
harassing me.
still salty. Still salty.
I'm only salty for content.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Sure, whatever you say, buddy.
Yeah. This level 44 druid just ran by me in travel form, and I put my power word fortitude on him, which gave him 8 stamina. I'm sure he appreciated that.
The warrior?
No, a druid.
I mean, the druid can't buff themselves in stamina, so I think he'll take any buff.
It's still just the principle of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Before they made the change where when you buff somebody, if you're lower and you buffed a higher, it would give them the higher level buff.
Safe travels.
I think it's just the principle. It's like, hey, they gave me a buff. That's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because I like, where's the other priest giving him a higher level buff? See, nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be found. That's right.
I did not realize the necklace that's in the water gave us almost 2,000 XP. For a level 15 quest, that's pretty big.
That's pretty good, yeah.
You got my attention.
Then the Murloc fin soup.
Very good.
Oh, is this the... Oh yeah, the Lieutenant Fangor.
I don't think
Gar-
that one is a. Yeah, I don't think that one is an elite. Gaz.
It's a level 21 quest though.
Yeah, the orc guy is the elite one.
Oh, this guy wants me to run a thing some sweet run all the Goldshire. No, you're on your own barkeep.
Yeah, they don't have a flight plan that goes to Goldshire.
Nope, this isn't
here.
modern where they have a griffin in it. There.
Yeah, run this all the way down for 150 XP.
Yeah, just waste 10 minutes is running back.
Yeah, no.
I love how like expansive this zone is, like the search area for the necklace is. Like they're clearly probably playing around the dock, but the necklace has a potential to be in the middle of the lake. Where like how did they exactly lose the necklace? Did they just like take it off and chuck it?
No, it got stuck on the foot of a Murloc as he was swimming by, and the Murloc didn't realize it, and it fell off. Well, if you can make up RP stories about some dude out there waiting to have an illicit affair, I can come up with that.
Yeah, but it's like, but the Murlocs are just straight up murdering people. You think it would not just like swim by and go, oh look, a free lunch with the two small children?
No, absolutely not. They're up on the dock.
For all you know, that
They're up on the dock.
undead lady meeting that fish vendor, they could have been lovers, and she just died of old age. And they're just meeting up again.
She didn't really die, did she?
She's an undead, so yeah, she's dead. She was risen by the Lich King.
Didn't really die.
Or maybe it's just the friends you made along the way. I guess the Murloc coulda did that, but Murlocs, I don't think that would work too well with how they travel in groups most of the time.
Fine. You don't have to like my story.
It's a good story, it just needs a bit of adjustment. Considering these are level 19 Murlocs. And these children are like level 10.
Great to meet you. Safe travels. Be good. See you soon.
Or maybe the children are just super strong and their leveling system's just busted. Is that it? Alright, yeah, I guess the Murloc could have just swam by. It was retreating from their fight. Okay, I gotcha. Your story makes sense.
I love all of the mental somersaults you have to do to make my story make sense in your own mind.
I mean, you probably go through mental somersaults every time we stream.
What's on your mind?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially with like some of the things I go on about.
Watch your back.
See, whoever designed Red Ridge Murlocs at 18 needs a raise because they need to have a talking to with the people in Darkshore.
Oh yeah?
Safe.
Yeah. Cause you know who else was level? Those matriarchs things were only like 18 to 19. And they were wrecking my day. Even without their little pet boy toys. But no, this level 19 Murloc, I took a good chunk out of their hide. Feel victorious.
Yeah, but Murlocs don't have as much armor as those beasts.
Are you telling me a furry cat has more armor than a mer?
Yeah, hides. Animal hides are tough.
But it wasn't. But it hasn't been like tanned out either.
Still can be tough.
Oh yeah, this is the infamous. No, this isn't the orc. This is the null one, where the iron pike and rivet. I love the cat just chilling on the end of the dock. Messenger to Stormwind.
What can I get for you today?
Not my problem. I got 5 minutes. I can go take out some gnolls and hit level 18.
Not my
I can do this. Well, I mean, our characters are just kind of sociopaths. They don't even question some of these quests of obvious people with dubious intentions. But it's like they see the reward and goes, I can do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Not even question it either. It'd be like that one Morty meme. You know what? I'm in. Alright, where's that druid? Because there's like 4 of them spawned on each of their butt. Just hanging out together. Oh, that poor paladin's gonna need help. I'm on my way, Wizzy! Charge! I feel like this paladin's trying to figure out. This paladin. Oh, this paladin is great.
Why? What's...
I told him I'm a wannabe warrior. The sprint was my Timu charge. He says right. Because I activated the sprint to come help him with the null that was... Because he had 2 of them beating on him and he was getting low on health.
Nice.
So he saw my sprint and I think he was laughing too much. See, paladins are always good guys. I'm so glad they came to the Horde. My favorite class. I think this guy is buying my story of the wannabe warrior because I'm a stealth any of these because I grouped up with him real quick to knock out the gnolls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I still have time. We have 10 minutes. And having a paladin be my tank that he doesn't know he's doing for me glorious. Because you never hear a paladin complain about being used.
Oh yeah.
I'm tired. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Oh, I think my paladin friend's gonna leave me now.
Uh-oh.
Completed his quest. I need 4 more. Don't leave me, Wesley. Come back. Be my tank. I saved you.
Yep. Yeah, your free ride's over.
Ah. I don't know. I think he's moving to another. Yeah, he's moving to the other camp.
You don't want to share with you anymore.
No, he's moving down for the other type of gnolls for the poachers.
Ah, gotcha.
So I can continue my free ride. Come on. Come on.
What's on your mind?
We're not having a staring contest, poacher. Come on.
Watch your back.
Wow, what a hyper spawn. Killed one poacher, and next thing you see is a fresh one just walk right out of the fading into the existence.
Here there. Off with you.
Oh, that's just a thrasher. Not what I needed. Come on. This guy critted a
What can I do for you?
healing potion for 537 HP.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yay! Heavy linen bandages.
Wait, what is that? 2 stamina, 2 strength. I'll greed that one. Because this guy this paladin can use it, and he's been giving me a free. Needs one more poacher. And with this, I can ride up the Iron Forge and be on time.
Mm. You think you're about to run out of time.
We got 5 minutes. We can do this. I can do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna try to do a fly down to Stormwind, but
Well, you
I'll
have
do it.
time
I'll do
because
it
it's
on
a
Tuesday.
2.5 minute flight.
Is it?
Don't ask me how I know the exact timing.
Great to meet you.
Actually, I think it's 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
I've the finest wares in the land.
I'm wondering if it is worth it to spend 10 silver on an herb pouch.
I mean, it takes up one of your bag spaces. So.
Yeah, but it would. My herbs are stuff that take up quite a bit of space, though. So.
I mean, I have a quiver on one of my bag spaces for all the arrows.
Oh yeah, you should. Can't you get like a thrown weapon and you won't have to use that quiver?
Yeah, but throwing weapons, I thought didn't scale. Because I started off with throwing weapons and it wasn't going up, and then you recommended me the crossbow because that went up in
Keep your
damage
feet on the
or
ground.
skill levels anyway. By the way, I made it to level 18.
It's okay.
I'll do an improved backstab.
It's okay. Hey, just
What?
fall. That's what I want. I want you to fall into that false sense of security. Oh,
What fake sense of security?
I'm way ahead of it, man.
I thought we were doing our wrap up of how far we got this time
I can
around.
go.
But
I
okay.
can go mess around over here for a little while. You know, I can do this. It's only gonna take a few minutes.
How are you?
That's how it all starts. Just a little minute here, a little minute there.
Okay.
It's like, what are you talking? What is this guy talking about?
I was just thinking
Hey, good.
that we were gonna do the wrap up of how far we got this time, since we're almost out of time.
I don't know what. Let me see what my level is. I am level 16 and about a bubble and a half to 18.
I am level 18
to
with
17.
about one bubble.
17. So you're not that far ahead. You're not that
Level 18 with
you're,
the one bubble? Okay.
you're not that cool.
That was such a kind paladin. See, this is why paladins are the only class in Alliance I would play Alliance in Classic. Is the paladin. I don't think I'm gonna go up the Iron Forge this time. I think I'm just gonna go to Stormwind since I'm gonna be doing Red Ridge for a few quests. That and I don't have an Heart of the Stone up right now. I have 22 minutes on cooldown.
I'm gonna log out right in front of the Griffin. Stage my my retreat.
But you're gonna log in, and then you gotta hit the mailbox, and you're gonna go. I gotta hit the mailbox before I ride the Griffin. So you're gonna waste time running away from the Griffin.
No, I can wait a couple of minutes, get to Stormwind, and then check the mail there on my way out to Westfall.
Sure.
You watch.
Now the bigger... I guess I should have picked up that Innkeeper quest, because if I'm going to log out right in front of the Griffin, I'm going to log in. Because I have another quest to deliver the price of shoes in Goldshire.
Yeah.
I could have just done both of those. That's okay.
All right. Well, I'm at a place we can log out, so whenever you're ready.
I am flying into Stormwind in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'm on a Griffin. And I know better than to log out on a Griffin. Because I just fought to my death. Alright, I think I'm gonna get all these previous streams uploaded into a playlist tonight.
Okay, yeah, when you do that, let me know, and I will add your playlist to my end screen.
Alright, I'm logging out by the Griffin.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this continuation of this totally exciting race. I mean, we are just
I mean, isn't it?
we are leveling hand over fist, aren't we? No.
Oh yeah.
I hope you guys are buckled in for a long ride. It's going to take a while, but thanks for joining us. We will catch you next time. Thanks, Raven, for hopping on with me today. Had fun.
Yeah.